Good morning, dear children. This is your history teacher. Now take out your textbook, history textbook, and open page number 6. Now, in last video, we have studied about the inscription, name of the land, and finding out about the past. Now, in today's video, let's start about our past, an archaeologist, some historian. So here we have asked one question, that is, do you think cloth is found frequently by archaeologists? So let's take a look on some slides I have shown you. So, dear kids, as you know about the archaeology and history, you can say archaeologists always talk about our past. They study human history, prehistory, and the excavation of sites of the analysis of physical remains and history. That is, historian, they study the past events. So, when we talk about the source, so we are getting the information from, you can say, the manuscript, and you can say the inscriptions, and archaeology, and also, so at once you get the information about sources. For example, if you get a source from 500 years back, if you get one source from 500 years back, okay, so from this source you can easily get an information about what happened 500 years ago. As I already told you about the toy car. If you have got one toy car which is about 1,000 years back, so that means they knew the what is the car is, okay, what they knew the idea about the car. So just like that, this is nothing but the source. The manuscript, inscription are nothing but the source. Then slowly historian and you can say archaeologists start finding out the all the information and work like a detective, so that they get all the information about our past. So the our next topic will be the, you can say, the one past or many. So why this is said here, that one past or many? I mean, of course you have only one past, so why this is called as one past or many? So dear children, if you look at our our title, little title, that is our past, okay, what is our title? Our past. So here they didn't mention our past or my past, okay. So in this title they didn't mention our past or my past. Here they have simply said the past, okay, that is the plural form. That is the past, that is the plural form. Means all of us have different past, okay. You are having different past, I am having different past, okay. So a particular person having a different past, because you can see that a life of you can say farmers, okay, the life of hunters, and the life of queen and kings, they are different from each other, okay. Here their life are not same na. The life of farmers are different, the life of hunters are different, of course the life of queen and queens are so different from the farmers and herders. So why their history also different from each other? Okay, so for example, if we will take one example of merchants, okay, when we define his life, we define a particular person's or merchant's life, okay, so his history was totally different from the king, okay. Obviously the history of merchant is totally different from this king. When he defined his life in his history was totally different from the king's life, and also you can say farmer's life, okay. That means the merchant life history was totally different from the king's history and the farmer's history. So that's why the history of all people cannot be the same. So today we can also see in our India or in the world, people practices different customs, different religions, different culture, okay. maybe your culture is different, your religion is different, my religion is different, my culture is different. Okay, that means what, my ancestor were having different customs, and your ancestor having different customs. Okay, are you getting my point? That means a particular person is having different custom, different religion. That's mean they are having different past. So in this type we consider that the history of people were different from each other. Okay, so that's why we should always say pasts, not a past. Okay, we always say pasts, that means different plural form of past, that is different past. Let's take an example here in your textbook. If people living in island, that is Andaman Island. Okay, let's take one example, that if people living in Andaman Island, so their food must be get by fishing, you can say by searching forest produce, okay, by selling things. Okay, they get food by these fishing and hunting, or you can say the by collecting forest produce. But by contrast, you can see in cities they totally depend upon the supplies of food on shopkeepers, and you can say farmers. Are you getting it? See, the people living in if they are living on the Andaman Island, so what will be their occupation? They may be they may be did the hunting, or they may be interested in forest produce or fishing, you can say fishing also. So they must be get their food by fishing, hunting and collecting forest produce. But in contrast, the people who lived in cities, normal cities, they are totally depend on the merchants, or you can say farmers. So these kinds of differences we can observe today's date also. Further, here we can say that we can also observe different kinds of differences. Like we have lots of idea about the, you can say, kings and their battles. So kings kept their records of battles and victories. I have already told you about. They inscribed it. They make an inscription so that people can remember their victories, their battles. Okay, but if you observe minutely, you realize that the ordinary people, such as hunter, you can say fishing folk and farmers, okay, so all did not keep their records of what they did. So that's why archaeologists play important role in such cases. Okay, so are you getting it? As you know that the kings keep their records of their battle, of their victories. But if you take one example of common people, that you can say the hunters, or you can say farmers, they did not keep their records. Okay, and they not written here. So what is the role of archaeologist? So archaeologists help us to find out about their lives. Okay, they digging out the things. Okay, they find out the things. I have already shown you yesterday's video. They digging out the things. Very many potteries are there, many ornaments will be there, any kind of things were there. Okay, so what archaeologists do, they just help us to find out about their lives. But still you can say there is much more information that remain unknown. Now we have next heading title. We have next simple topic, that is, what do you dates mean? What do you dates mean? So date means, if someone asks you about date, then what will you just talk about? Date, month, year. Okay, then you will say it is 2000, it is 2001, or it is 2020. Okay, so and so on. Okay, so when someone asks you, you just answer about date, months and year, and it is 2000 is going on. But if you can see, all dates are counted after the birth of Jesus. So have you noticed is why we always said that the BC, that is birth of Jesus Christ? Okay, so we always we always counted our dates after the birth of Jesus Christ. So it is actually assigned by the government. So if you want to talk about the date before the birth of Jesus Christ, okay, then you have to just say BC, that is before the Jesus Christ. That means before the birth of Jesus Christ. Uh, for example, if you want to take some example about event caused in 10 years before Jesus Christ birth, okay, 10 years before the birth of Jesus Christ. If any event caused before the birth of Jesus Christ, so what you have to just say, you have to just say 10 years BC, that is 10 years before the birth of Jesus Christ. So this is the short form. You just have to not written as 10 years before the birth of Jesus Christ. No need to write this whole sentence. You just write it 10 BC, that is 10 years before the birth of Jesus Christ. So in this type, the date system was assigned. So dear children, I hope you will get the whole idea about the today's video, that what we have studied today. We have studied the archaeologist, the work of archaeologist and the work of historian, which is very important. Then our past or many, that means we have studied about different past. That means particular person having different past. King have their different past, the farmers had their different past, the merchant had their different past. Okay, that means both all of them having different past. So that's why we used the term pasts, not past. Okay, so also we have take some example of Andaman Island. The people lived there and the people live in the cities. Their customs, their religions are different, their food are different. Okay, their occupations were different. So and that's why the people from the Andaman Island having different past, and the people who live in cities having the different past. Okay, get it? So and the last we have studied about what do dates mean, why we used birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, because it is assigned. Always we counted the dates just birth of before the birth of Jesus Christ or after the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, I hope you will understand the whole lesson. If you have any question regarding to this video or yesterday videos or whole this lesson, you can ask me anything anytime. I'll give you the answer. And now it's time for giving you your homework. I hope you will doing your you are doing your homework daily. So because you are not sending me, so you have to send me the homework. It should be written neat and clean in your copy. Okay, so let me tell you your today's homework. This is one question. Wait. So dear children, this is one question, that is your homework. Write the information about archaeologist and historian in your copy and mention their work. So in today's topic, I have given you all the information about archaeologist and historian. I think yesterday's video are also about the archaeologist and historian work. Okay, so I hope if you will get the you can say idea, so you can write the information about archaeologist and historian in your copy and mention their work. Okay, so I hope you can write their work and you know about the archaeologist and historian and their work. Okay, if you have any problem regarding to this question also, you can ask me anytime. So now this is it for today. So this is goodbye from my side. Stay safe at home. Thank you and have a nice day.